Virgo, hi and welcome. Thank you for being here with me, clicking on my channel. We're going to tune into the collective of Virgo, see a snapshot. It's like an aerial view of your energy field as you stand right now as we go through the Lionsgate portal. The Lion's Gateway. This is the Lion's Gate. Cosmic Gateway. Excuse me. No? Yes. Syrian portal. You are letting go of the past. And the past is letting go of you. This has been a long road, Virgo. Right? It's just got so low and slow that it's, disappearing all by itself. Yep. The past is going, fading. And, sometimes people take longer to get over things, some things than others. Do you know what I mean? So just have patience with yourself as you are doing it. However, when I say we're in the portal, that means everything speeds up. So if you are looking, at the past and you're wanting to heal that, that'll speed up. If you're being, words of abundance, words of affirmation, and visualizing what you want, it'll help pull you out of that vortex. And any energy that you invest in this portal, this gateway, is 1,000 times the result. That's why I'm going on receptive mode every day for 90 days. We've got 40 days of abundance on my community tab here and daily prayers. And we are finding out what God's plan is for our exodus at Holy, Holy, Holy. And I do have my calendar open until the 13th, if you would like to book with me. Up until November the 13th, it'll be opened again then. So looking, if you're wanting to connect with me or do your fast track to power, have a look at the links below. So we're looking at Virgo. We're just doing a snapshot of where you are. So you're a bit kerfubbly. Kerfubbly. The next 4 weeks will be a bit kerfubbly, right? Moving forward step by step. Just think what I can do. I'm just going to do the best I can. We have the Emperor energy. This is getting organized and this is being motivated. If you can get organized and set your priorities, right, the angels are going to help you have time and space to do everything. So when I say get organized, this means they're showing me what is that? Oh my gosh. Virgo, you're funny. So people write down goals, right? A lot of people don't know how to set goals, but they're showing me a timeline, right, of your goal setting, and you were meant to be somewhere else by now. So just take out the by now, because you've never had this much power, you've never had this much energy. This is the time to hocus pocus focus, because what we imagination is more powerful than knowledge. What we're thinking about, we create. Abracadabra means what we speak, we create. So no, we're not allowed to be whingy, whining, complaining, or griping, because that is what we are manifesting if we do. So let's have a snapshot here, Virgo. You've been looking at the past. You've been missing somebody in the past, reminiscing of, this is an old thread, an old energy. It's like you haven't had this for a very long time in your energy field. And underneath here, it's been a bit tough, bit confusing. And you haven't felt like many people have been on your side. You feel like, I don't know who to trust here, because something has, you've made a big decision. Something's changed. So underneath the deck is hopes and fears. Your fear is being trapped. Your fear is being a slave to the past. But that's just a fear. It's not actually happening. What's actually happening is you're reinventing yourself here. Look. So you're stepping forward as a new you. So if there is on a playlist, I think, on here, it's your life purpose. This is about you getting a new life purpose. So this is about writing down things that you love doing, 4 things you love doing, and 4 things you're really good at. I don't know where to look in this camera because it's, so I'm just looking at myself, sorry. So there's 4 tasks that you enjoy doing. So you go, I enjoy putting the staples into the stapler. Do you know what I mean? That's a task I really enjoy doing. I'm not saying I do. Just trying to break it down, right? Really simple tasks. Give me 4 simple tasks that you love doing, and then 4 other tasks or things that you're really good at. And this is your order, because this is what's coming in for you. And therefore, then you're only doing things that you're really good at or that you love doing. Does that make sense? And it's a new start for you, so they are asking you to put that on paper. Also, Soulmate Reiki is a workshop that's free, and it does all that with you for romance and for bringing partnerships of your soul tribe, which would be a perfect thing to do at this time. So I do have it on demand for you, and you can do it 24/7. The link's below. Do the workshop first, then you do the attunement, you receive it, and then do an upgrade. We're just going to activate it for those of you, I know there's a lot of you who are calling in your soulmate for love, but a lot bringing in for, you know, friendship, travel, partnerships, and business. So me and my soulmate together in love and protection, and receive that now. I'll send it to you. And just receive it in your heart to heal your own karmic partnerships so that you can be free. Now, the workshop helps you go through identifying your top, you know, needs and your deal breakers, and 8 reasons here why you're a good catch. If you're looking at this reading for romance, building up your self-esteem, knowing what you have to offer, and then you're going to get to 0 point. All that pain, grief, it's all gone. It's all gone completely because you sat in it for long enough. It will never return. However, it was exhausting. This is a bit of a breakdown, this card for me, look. So, you know, sniffles, headaches, tears, not feeling, you know, lethargic, not wanting to sleep and then feeling really tired, not having, you know, spark to get up and exercise or do anything. It's just your body mentally, as well as emotionally, physically and spiritually. It's a systems breakdown here. So declare a breakdown so that you can get the breakthrough. Yes? The breakthrough. And here it is. You're in the middle of coming out of this chrysalis state, but you've been flattened. Right? It's just been huge. And what's happening is they're saying the next 3 weeks you'll go into recovery. Right, so you're in recovery. This is like intensive self-care. We're doing 90 days of intensive self-care on my channel at Receptive Mode. The link's below. You go to Vimeo and subscribe. We're there every day through this portal and into 90 days of light. So you could just do it for 1 month, right? This is 3 weeks here to help you recover and bring you light every day. Did you know they're looking at doing ultraviolet light injections for healing of everything in the body? That's the new energy that's coming through. And here is your Ace of Wands. So you're a natural healer, I just heard as well. And you're going to use all this energy to heal yourself. So it doesn't go like that. See, I hold it up and it's different. So it's like this, this, and this. So you recover. It takes 3 weeks for you to recover, 3 weeks to get out, because wands are weeks, right? And every minute you're getting stronger. So every second I get stronger, and then you're ready. This week also you will get a bit of a spark, which will move things along a bit. Bit of a spark meaning an energetic rush, a feeling of inspiration, right? Feeling better about things. There's a brand new start here, but you're needing to get organized in the downtime. So that would be decluttering the garage, right? Clearing under the bed, chucking out things that you haven't worn for a year, right? Anything that might be cursed or have a low vibration. So many things have been in rituals and magic and spells, and this is all real. So anything that's a low vibration, once you receive the Holy Spirit will tell you. I actually got rid of 2 massive, like those wheelie bins, full of low vibration. Some presents that were given to me, I would have thought that's sentimental value, right? This trumps sentimentality, You've got to get it out of your energy field. You're raising your vibration, and these objects can be cursed. They keep you down. I know it sounds weird, but it actually changed my life when they all left. And other things that I would say, no, I was keeping because they were sentimental. Do you know what I mean? They would, like, I went to wash them up or something, they'd slip and then smash. It was one plate, and an elderly lady had given it to me as set, and then another cup went, and then another plate. And in one day, there were 3 plates in the cup. And I was like, okay, the thing's going. Like, I get it, right? Because once your vibration's really high, that's the, it's so amazing that that's the results that happen in 3D. I've been talking to you for 10 minutes. Virgo, having a chat. Oh no, I did a reading. You've taken me to your vortex. Virgo, we've got the abundance angels here. We're going to do a message from them, just seeing where you are. So your snapshot is recovery, 3 weeks, joining me at receptive mode for 90 days of light. And then we're going to have a look at the romance angels and a divine life purpose message for you. This is the portal in Sydney. It's the 11th of the 8th, as I go to 11 minutes 22 when I said that. So you're in the vortex, you're in a portal, you're in recovery, and the best thing for you to do is be sleep. And that's what we're looking at receptive mode, is intensive self-care. Also, the abundance angels are saying, look at what you've been grateful for, you know, and even blessing people in your past. But see, organize for success, clearing out the old energy. Do not let the world organize, the word in organize, intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your timeline, right, your reports, your living and workspace, declutter, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So clearing out where you are, be grateful for what you have. And here's your message from the abundance: block out all distractions. Wow. So this is about coming out of the chrysalis state. That's why. You know, it's like downloading a new program on your computer. Do you close all other programs down? Why is it better? Jesus, tell me this. Why is it better to close all the other programs down when you're downloading some program on your computer? I was like, oh, this is a trick question. Why are you asking me that? I was just freaking out because it's like, Jesus. And he said, take a big, deep breath. And that's what I always say. I said, because you might crash. He said, exactly. So this is about you blocking out all other distractions. You're the most important thing, right? Your life matters. Do we understand? This card comes to you as a sign of being distracted, which is preventing you from completing actions and getting organized for your new life. For your abundance flow is being blocked. The distraction that immediately comes to mind is the first one your angels are guiding you to block. To block out. When your attention is fragmented, you have difficulty focusing on and putting time into your priorities. The angels are asking you to examine these distractions, to see which ones can be eliminated completely. They will help you let go of anything pulling you off your path, such as cravings for addictive substances, drama-filled relationships, worries or activities that hold little meaning for you personally. Most distractions represent a diversion so that you don't have to face fears of failure or fears of success. Most people fear success more, don't they? Now it's time to put consistent daily effort into your priorities so that you can relieve these fears as you make steady progress toward your goals, making yourself your most important priority. And that's why looking working with me, it's got exercise, put that back. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. This is when you get that burst of energy, get up, go for a walk, you go out in nature, and you'll get all the guidance that you need. They're saying here, when you open your spiritual eyes, guess where your spiritual eyes are? Does anybody know where your spiritual eyes are? They're in your feet, Virgo. So connecting to the Gaia grid, right, rather than the virtual reality grid. We're connecting to Gaia's earth grid. And you do that through your feet, so walking barefoot on the sand where it meets the water, or anywhere near grass, water, sand, earth. I do have a documentary that I watched that, like, just was like, oh, okay, that's pretty obvious. Like, it's called Grounding, and it is on here on my Magic Healing Package playlist. But it did change my perceptiveness of it. Grounding. Just to ask people, how do you ground? How do you ground? I'm calling the Romance Angels for you, Virgo, don't you worry. Getting a message here for you. That's how you just visualize cords of light coming from your feet into the earth. I was like, I don't get it. I don't see anything. I don't know how to visualize that. What's a cord of light look like? Anyway, the Pleiadians came in and said for me to just say it and they'll do it. So we'll do that for you now if you'd like to connect to Gaia's new grid. It's New Earth. And you command your energy. So you say, I now connect in a cord of light at the speed of a light to Gaia's 5th dimensional crystal ascension grid. I'm now connected and I can feel the shift. So you've released your ex, that's good. If you haven't, please write them a letter, burn it, drown it, and then bury it. Whoa, threefold for Virgo. This time it's come to clear your energy, clearing it now just by your intention and your breath, remember? And your imagination, they keep saying your imagination. So instead of worrying, imagine what you want. It's like Control Alt Delete. What do I want? Control Alt Delete, cancel, clear, delete. It's the goddess wave. Do you know what I mean? Get that out of my brain. What is it that I'm affirming that I want? Because that's an affirmation. Even though it's a worry thought, it's still an affirmation. It works the same way to the universe. Remember, first came on, I said abracadabra. What we speak, we create. Now, the reason that you've released this ex, right? So it looks like Virgo, you're separated. And you have released your ex because your heart is talking to somebody else. That's what I get here. So the heart is talking to somebody else. That's the outcome. However, underneath here, there's been a deception. You freed yourself from a deception, and this may even look like you've deceived yourself in some way because it enabled you to do something else. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'll just forget you did that because you're going to forget that I did this. It's that sort of, toxic relationship. You know what I mean? Most people. Give your relationship a chance is underneath here. Here's the fear of failure. So why do it at all? If I'm going to fail, I might as well sit in failure energy now. And then I don't have to get rejected. Rejection. That's an aphrodisiac, isn't it? It's your biggest aphrodisiac. Don't be scared of rejection. Right? You just go again. Because it's a new moment now. What about now? What about now? What about now? It's like that. So this here, under here, you've realised what your needs and your deal breakers are. What's a deal breaker for Virgo? Tell me your top 5 deal breakers in a romantic relationship. If you don't know them off by heart, I've got a free workshop for you at the link below, Soulmate Reiki. You go to Vimeo. Underneath there is the link to the workshop. You can just enroll in that for free. Come back, do the attunement, and then do 3 days later the activator. Right, or 2 days later, you get the activator. So it's a 3-step process and it's available 24/7. And you get those deal breakers down on paper and you see them on your timeline. You get your top 5 needs and 8 reasons why you're a good catch. It's a great workshop. Come on. I've been doing the workshop 9 times. It's beautiful. Please get the attunement too. It's great for this portal. Any attunements you do in Reiki, the benefits are 1,000-fold. So you get a jolt of energy. Do you know what I mean? Do you like my Reiki art? Don't know Reiki art. Bring you some Reiki art, Virgo. Because this is a new vibration in love. That's what I'm saying. This is like something you've longed for. You felt it vaguely. And here it is really big for you. It's ripe. The fruit has been ripened on the vine. and is now delicioso. Right? Delicioso. So that's why you've had to separate. This is why you've had to separate. I get like an official separation because your heart knows somebody here from the past. It's my twin flame card. But look, so the hearts know each other. The hearts are talking to each other. So that's the emotional energy. Right, we've got to get grounded and present. We do that at receptive mode. 90 days of light. I'm going to bring you healing, guidance, messages. It's going to be amazing. Every day. Now I've said it. You have to join me there. So that will help you heal, balance, ground, protect your energy, and listen to your heart. Because there is some healing from the past, right? Forgiving. And this is not this lifetime. This is a past life. You don't have to do any regressions or anything, right? You just say, I am willing to release any unforgiveness from my heart, mind, and psychic aura. In all directions of space and time, I am now clear and bring in the new earth energy as I connect in a cord of light. And then breathe out that new energy. See, you're bringing in a new energy. If you can forgive. It's like forgiving yourself for lost time. But then you realize you've only been a butterfly now. You haven't, like, you know, really it's about forgiving everyone else in your past because they didn't really know you because you weren't really here. This is your new self, your new identity. So be very kind to yourself. Have a lot of compassion for yourself here because new love is sprouting forth. It's different. It's like a total dead end, and then there's this beautiful rosebud. You know, the end and the beginning, the yuck yuck, and then the beauty. So as you go forward through that, it's only going to take a couple of weeks. Keep your mind really positive. You know, even if you get tension in the body, and nature is your healer, and rejection is your aphrodisiac. That's funny. Let's have a look. Divine life purpose reading here for Virgo. I've missed you. Haven't seen you for a while and I'm channeling you some energy here. So please open to receive it by saying out loud, I now open to receiving all the healing from Master Bella that my body needs. And just like a battery recharges, your energy does it. Oh my gosh. Look, we're connecting. You need energy healing. Look at those wings, see, when you come out. See the energy coming out of your hands? See the energy centers in your body? They hold resentment, pain, and if they clog through that, they cause disease. So each energy center governs organs in the body, so you can see what chakra is out of balance, by what organ it governs, and then you know what I mean? So it might be time for a Reiki recharge with Bella, Virgo. Yeah, you might be wanting to learn about healing, enrolling in my Fast Track to Power. Level 1 and 2, and we do once a week, we connect. If you want to recharge your battery and learn how to do it by yourself. I loved Reiki, it's a gift. So I also get that this is about learning also about the old ways, or about, you know, your grandmother's ways, or something about the old ways. Oh, got down. So what are you going to do here for, it just told me. So you do have a book, and you need to write the book. Yeah. You're so sensitive at the moment that you're passing over a bridge from in between worlds, sort of halfway through the bridge. And this is where it's really important to capture your feelings in this moment. Also know that messages can come through magazines, through the written word, through reading, through the paper, through even overhearing somebody read something I just heard, you know. So it's an overheard conversation, but they're reading it. And also, oh yeah, God's got a book. God's got a book for you. God. Oh my, it's God. Look, he sent me the owl the other night. Oh my gosh. So you've got a spiritual connection here, right, with the Father. It's from past lives and it's being downloaded now. So you've been more spiritual in a past life, for instance. And now you're opening to that. And look, here's the owl. So I went out the backyard. There was a tawny frogmouth owl at the back at 1 o'clock on the full moon. It stared right at me and then flew off. And I was like, okay. I thought, how did they get me outside at 1 o'clock at night? You know what I mean? If you were my guides, how would you have got me outside to do that? And then I stepped back and see what the guidance was. And I was arguing with the guidance, saying, it might rain tomorrow, you better get the table inside. I was like, it's not going to rain tomorrow. Well, what if it did? Then you don't want to go out in the morning. This is like them talking to me. I'm like, I don't care about the morning. When I came back inside, I hadn't even got the table. And I said to the guy, I'm really hard to deal with, aren't I? Oh my God, the angels, I'm hard to get my point across. You're not so hard, right? So this is you studying yourself. Finding the key to your self-empowerment, the wisdom of the ages. So this is also finding, this is God's plan. He's showing me. That looks like God to me. And he's whispering in your ear, sending animals to you too. You get animals, messages, you get birds. There's a legality and there's a loophole in the legal system that you haven't found yet, and the Father wants to show you it. There's a loophole in a legal system that you haven't found yet, and he's going to give it to you so you get justice. So this works in your favor. A court ruling, a judgment is made in your favor, and there's no going back. So go for it. Stand up for it. You've got backup here. You've got backup as long as you follow your guidance, your intuition, through what you hear, see, think, and feel, needing to be grounded. And then this is why I'm saying you documenting what you're going through, because this is turmoil. This is not knowing. This is uncertainty. And people relate to that more than when you've come out the other side and you're successful. You don't have to show anyone that, but please jot it on paper. The other thing it does, it gets it out of your energy field. Once you put it on paper, then you can actually go, okay, I'm going to burn those bits, bye-bye, and I'm going to activate these bits by putting them in my power corner or abundance corner. I'm going to put my Reiki symbols on it. I'm going to buzz up some crystals. Do you know what I mean? Put some affirmations around it, whatever. This is another message for you. Virgo's going for a long time. So then when you capture that, because no one likes to feel how you're feeling right now, because you're going across the bridge between worlds, but you'll be there in a minute, 3 weeks. And in that time, justice has worked in your favor. If you come back and look at yourself, work on yourself, declutter, everything else will be taken care of. This is what's happening here. And then a ball hits you in the head. Sorry. Knocks a book off the shelf. Opens the page, and there's exactly what you need. And you go, it's like that. You go there, and then it's a loophole, which, will help you duck and weave what you thought was really bad. Look at that lights going. Look in the card. It's amazing. It's like this is an alive reading. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So what happens is that's your new career, is helping people when they were crossing the bridge, because you know what it was like and you can relate to people, and that can be millions of things, and we can work that out too at your Shabam. So you're going to get a reading with me. Be a good time to get a reading, and make sure you do it before my calendar closes on the 13th. So hopefully I'll connect with more of you there, or comment and connect here, or see you at Receptive Mode at Vimeo, my other channels. Snuggle closer to your creator and get our plan of Exodus at Holy, Holy, Holy. Otherwise, look after yourself, stay safe, know the best is yet to come, and it's your connection, right, to your Father in heaven, and that's it. It's just you and your Father, and that's it. So try to get no distractions, because there's, you don't need any distractions. You can connect direct. And if you would like help with doing that in any way, look me up at reikibybella.com. I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll connect soon. Bye for now.